keeping track of is the weather. And there's no wind, no sun, nothing. 80 days and I'm not feeling better, but a sweet relief is finding me. There's no love under the portrait. Ain't got no loyalties, no one to please. I just got that rhythm hard and never leave, setting my soul free. Oh, the thrill I finally surrender, waving my white flag, wanted it bad. Always tried too hard, but now that's over. I can finally be me. There's no love under the portrait. Ain't got no loyalties, no one to please. I just got that rhythm hard and never leave, setting my soul free. Oh, the thrill, I finally surrender, waving my white flag. I wanted it bad. Always tried too hard, but now that it's over, I can finally be me. There's no love under the portrait. Ain't got no loyalties, no one to please. I just got that rhythm hard and never leave, setting my soul free. Ain't got no loyalties, no one to please. I just got that rhythm hard and never leave, setting my soul free.
See the ocean, how it sways in the sun, keeping our stories in its motion. Lies the truth about us. Things time will tell, we might never know. We'll be gone before it all begins. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. To know it all. when we're older, they will still stand tall. Things time will tell, we might never know. We'll be gone before it all begins.
Hi folks, welcome to another vlog. Here I am,
Send
back
me your
with
songs
October. Can you
of
believe
tomorrow.
it? At a little glance, I made some new things like the maple cake. Is it the maple hazelnut cake? And I put it up in a bundit tin. Didn't take the bundit pattern that great, and plus it was covered in hazelnuts and maple syrup, which is lovely. But we're here to talk what I'm actually made material wise in October. There's not much to actually show you, but I've got like photos and videos of my making process, so I will put that there, and also if I've got any photos of the fully make, because there's a couple that are gifts to people that I've made for. Yeah, so and then there's only one actual me made for October, and you've probably already seen this in the vlogs, but I thought we'd just chat to you about it and talk to you about how I found wearing it. Yeah, I think there's a couple of lessons learned there. Uh-huh. So, first off is one Bessie bag. Now, this wasn't a gift. It was a gift for someone, but one of my friends asked me if I could make a bag for her mother-in-law, and she said, I'll pay you for it, because I had gifted her a bag, a Bessie bag, obviously, and she absolutely loved it. This was the same girl that was absolutely flabbergasted that I made something for her, and she absolutely loves the bag. This was made from a needle cord out of the ochre or chartreuse colour. And I bought this from Also Crafty online. Really nice needle cord, lovely colour. I was a wee bit concerned because it is so like light coloured, and for a bag, light colours in bags, they get a lot of bashing and sort of pick up marks and whatnot. So I was a little bit okay. Yeah, you sure? But apparently she loves that colour. Anyway, so and I lined it with some cotton lawn that I had in my stash, and I thought it really worked with the needle cord colour, so the chartreuse colour. I'm going to have to think about that every time I say that. Oh yes. So, yes. I made Bessie bags before, so this was no different, straightforward, and I just used the same techniques that I have picked up along the way. Yeah, and it came up. I mean, I did it over the course of a couple of days, so maybe 3 to 4 hours, because I like to overlock all the edges and take my time, make sure that all the threads are cut off and it looks neat and there's no lint of threads hanging anywhere. If you know, you know. You strive for perfection in these things, especially if someone's paying for it and they're gifting it to someone from you. So yes, that was one Bessie bag. Another Bessie bag is not yet complete, but I'm putting it in October mates, because I started it in October and it's just about there. I just had to stop because one thing took after another in that June week, and then I had to go. Well, I was going to go down to the Lake District for the lovely Isoso's retreat. Filled my cup completely. I'm still like gonna go again, and I will go again. Because it was a beautiful weekend. Anywho, I have got this to show you. This was again someone asked for me to make them this, so it's a black corduroy. I think it's a 8 wheel, and this was from First for Fabrics, because I originally got the Bessie bag in a kit with this type of corduroy So I ordered about 3 meters because I knew this was going to be kind of a popular ask. Now, there was another person at work who's asked for this outer. So yeah, so you can see that I put the antique brass zip. I'm not quite sure about this top stitching. It's the variegated white and grey and black nylon thread from 727. I'm not quite sure about this, so I might unpick it. Because I don't think it looks neat. So I probably will unpick it. Someone's paying for this, so yeah. And I'm not making a business out of this at all. But for the inner, I've done the same inner as the chartreuse needle cord Bessie bag, and I keep putting different labels in it, and I like putting the wee messages in there, perfectly imperfect. And she loves plants, this lady, a special lady. So there we go, better there. We've got obviously a little rosy cheeks brass thing that you've just seen. This lady in person, I think I can call her Lindsay. She loves khaki. She loves this olive khaki green. So I did see I had the handle, the webbing in there. So I've just got to attach a webbing ending, and I've got the antique brass slider on. I think I've just got to attach the other end, and then that's that done. But yeah, I'm gonna go back in and just change this black thread. Now, I wonder if, as much as I love the variegated thread, the nylon thread from 727, I'll show you it there. I'm not quite sure about this one. If it was a patterned fabric in black and white, I wouldn't mind so much, but I think it just shows up too much and I'm not happy with it. So yeah, there'll be a wee bit of unpicking. The third and final make that I'll be talking about with you is the Friday Pattern Wren dress. I know I've talked about this one before, but from wearing it for an evening, I put it on and it was fine. I fastened it up, and at the Lake District, I took it down with me. So I was like, what am I going to take? And I was like, I've not worn my Wren dress out. And I'm glad I did, in a way. Yeah. It started off well. I was a wee bit worried about the boobs. Yeah, I put it on and I fastened it at the back. So I just done how you tie your shoelaces bow at the back. In a knot. And yeah, it was fine. I put the cardigan on, and yeah, it was the hotel as a whole was really quite warm. And yeah, it was warm. But then again, I didn't want to take my cardigan off because I felt, yeah, I'm going to show my arms. I wasn't too bad about my arms, but I just thought, this feels more summery as a dress, like the straps and everything, but it still feels quite autumnal, and I just, for the setting, I don't know if it was right, and I wasn't comfortable. So I wore it, and I met an old family friend of my mum's during the hour and a bit of chatting and catching up with her, because she lives in Cumbria herself, about 40 minutes away from Ellswater. She comes over a hill, and she said it was quite precariously dark, and yeah, sort of drivers going up a backside of the car, so that was an enjoyable drive. Plus it's dark and you got headlights coming at you every so often on those roads. It's not fun. If you know, you know. I was kept adjusting the bodice of the rain dress because I thought it was just like gaping. Especially as I was sitting down. I don't think it would gape as much as if I was standing up. But if you're on a night, you want to sit down. If you're out for a night out, you maybe be sitting down because you're having dinner or you're having drinks. And yeah, it was just slightly gaping. So I'm gonna have to think about the next rain dress that I make because I really want to make more. Yeah. The fit of the dress felt really comfortable. It was just more the bodice. I think if I'm going to wear the rain dress with something, it would have to be a thin layer, especially if I knew the place that we were going, it was going to be quite warm. So definitely like a wee throwover or something like that. So we'll have to think about that, and especially if I want to make it to go with that particular rain dress or another top as well. So yeah, just like a throwover. Yeah, because I did have a throwover from Monsoon, and it was like a cardigan, but it was quite loose, like a bolero in a way. And the sleeves were loose. I'm not quite sure if I was still fit into it because I think I've still got it. So yeah, I'm blabbering on, but I don't want to be too hard on myself or the dress or the pattern because it's probably a user error, it's probably my error on how I made it. But for that rain dress, I would probably give it a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Now, people said it was a lovely dress, but I did not feel comfortable in it, especially when the tie knot came loose when I stood up, and I was like, right guys, a little malfunction, and it was like 10 minutes to before we were going to go and sit down and eat for dinner on the Saturday night. So I was like, I'm going to run up to my room, 5 minutes, change, and I changed into my Davenport, and I was instantly more comfortable. Both are Friday Pattern Company patterns, and I love the drafting of Friday Pattern Companies, but I think I'm gonna have to sit down and look and see how I can go about it because I really want to wear this wrap dress. It's got a lovely wrap going across it. I might go up a size on the bodice just to maybe even see if it's gonna cover that bit, or I might extend the top over so it's got a bit more coverage at more on the top part there. I love the straps. Straps really work. Although for the viscose slub, I think it's viscose linen slub. Yeah. It's quite thick going through the little sliders and everything for the fabric. I just made it. So I'm not quite sure how much adjustable on sliders of this will move. If you know, you know. So I loved putting a little pumpkin spice label from Cozy Little Handmade on it, and there was a couple of other labels that I put on, which I'll pop in the video this now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make it again. I have got fabrics I bought in mind for this dress. So I'm going to give the dress a go again. The pattern is absolutely beautiful. It's really well drafted. The instructions were really good. I didn't have to go looking for a tutorial for anything. Perhaps that's because I've got a lot of knowledge in my brain to work it out and follow the instructions. But I did feel that the instructions were easily understood. Yeah, I think I made the bodice size 1X and the skirt size 6 or 7X. I'm going to keep the skirt size. I might go up a bodice size and then add a bit more up at here and then probably put a popper in. Yes, probably put a popper in. So that is my October makes. I know it's not much. I really have slowed down. There's been a lot of things going on. Plus my back has been a bit recently, if you've been following my Instagram stories, yeah, it's been a bit of an annoying thing. Been niggling away now and again, and then the drive down to the lakes kind of got me really anxious, and the muscles really tightened up when I was driving because it got quite precariously that's a big word precarious weather-wise going down near Tweedsmuir and Gretna. Between there the rain lashed down, and I was going through with the car Devil's Pulpit, which is really it's okay going in okay weather, but if it's rain, if it's snowing, it's no fun. And you avoid that when it's snowing. It really is not fun. Yeah, and yeah, it was really quite dark. It had that horrible light with it, and the visibility was absolutely awful. Yeah, I've talked all about it in my previous vlog going down to the lakes, but yeah, didn't enjoy it. And then on the way back, the sat nav took me back the same way off the I was like, no! And it was too late. I just wanted to get home. But I just took it easy, but it was dark, it was headlights, so I could feel myself getting tenser and tenser. And I just wanted to get home safe and sound, which I did. It was no problem, but always in the brain, oh, the back of your mind, you're like, I'm by myself, it's dark, please don't break down, car. I mean, she's an old car now, she's like 12, but she's serving me well, and she keeps going, but you never know. It just might be a bit of bad luck. If the tyre goes or something goes on the car, yeah. You don't, I really don't want to be on that road by myself. Having to wait for an AE or RAC or breakdown, you know. So, yes. So that is that. I'm going to let you go because you've watched my little nature scene or October at a glance before, and now I'm yabbering. I think I'm a wee bit tired today. It's been a long week. 5-day week. Because the previous week it was 4-day week, and I think previous before that, I think it was 4, 5, 4, 5, like throughout October and November. I've been like having shorter weeks and then longer weeks, and not normal weeks are 5-day weeks. But yeah, because I've been taking like 1 or 2 days off annual leave wise, because there's been like the Lake District, and then this week, Monday coming, it's my hubby's birthday, which I'm going to sew up some sweaters, and I would have done that by now because they've been cut out for ages. So all I've got to do is sew them, so that will be really quick. What I'll do is I'll just get a Mariflex, do that, and then overlock it, finishing it on the overlocker, so all the insides are nice. I like putting the Mariflex thread on it because it just gives you that longevity on it. Yeah, and that way I can keep myself right. But anywho, I'm gonna love you and leave you because I'm yabbering, and I will be back with another vlog, and I'll be talking about the Faulkners by Helen's Closet and how I got on. Because you may have seen that I cut them out and started to make them at the retreat. Didn't quite get them finished, but I did finish them, and yeah, I'm going to talk to you all about them. So if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, please. Thumbs up really helps the video, gets out to other viewers and gets them interacting and liking the videos as well, maybe even new subscribers. So it does really help, and it doesn't cost anything. So please, thank you. Have an awesome few days, and I will be back with you for another vlog. Yeah. Take care, lovelies. Happy sewing. Ta-ta for now.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. golden, golden things.